united, a legion, my soul forever. I murder my adolescence, assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. All that and more coming up next.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
About ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. We'll get our first look at this New York Jets offense, really retooled the last couple of seasons. And at the helm under center, second overall pick from 2021 out of BYU, Zach Wilson.
It was an educational rookie season for Zach Wilson, who was drafted to be the eventual face of the Jets as the team worked through a lengthy rebuild. 2,300 yards and 9 touchdowns as a rookie. He did miss some time midseason with an injury, but I really like the work that the Jets have done to put people around him and give him his best opportunity to be not only the face of this franchise, but get him back into perennial playoff contention.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go again with Carter. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, left side. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. 64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. A give up the middle to Carter. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And the Bengals getting set for their first possession of the ball game and leading them out in his 3rd season. Really the face of Cincinnati football, Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow could have won Comeback Player of the Year last season simply for his statistics. 4,600 yards, 34 touchdowns through the air. but he brought the entire Bengal organization on a comeback after 5 straight losing seasons. First with a division title, then an unexpected AFC title, and led the team to their 3rd Super Bowl ever. And he had them less than 2 minutes away from winning it for the first time. Keep an eye on Joey B. He expects to bring a Super Bowl title to Cincinnati in the near future.
From the 24, Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Now Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Flush to his right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet, but not a whole lot of space down at the 30. On 2nd down, a run with Carter. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore from 21 yards away. And the Jets are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen. They need for it to happen now.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. First down, here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow going for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Burrow. And this one's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. It completes it to Boyd. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Carter. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. DJ Reader there on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Now let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been coughing them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind him.
Extra point by McPherson to make it good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this pass broken up. Contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And here's Taylor on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. On second and 7, Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete here. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
But that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
To throw on second and 10, Wilson. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Another tote for Carter. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. Zerline's kick is up and through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Higgins. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Here we go. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch. Here we go.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's got this down to the 35. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. On third down, Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, it's Burrow. Touchdown! Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw for Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just 1 score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it leads down to a field goal, 17-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 27, Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's moving, and I think the ball's out.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Wilson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards, the final tally. Mixing up the middle. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
That's on the guard, Alex Kappa. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. McPherson's kick is good. And that will tie things at 17. So the defense able to force an interception. The offense working their way to field goal range and able to get through it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it down touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The New York set to take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt.
And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Von Bell. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, they run with Mixon. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
In 2021, Corey Davis made the move from the Tennessee Titans to the New York Jets, but injuries limited to only 9 games. When healthy, though, he had begun to show the promise that made him a top 5 pick by the Titans. A promising rep there, getting a 1st down. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 2nd and inches, Wilson. And that's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
The Jets on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll run with Carter. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. It's a pickup of 6.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Paul on a give up the middle. And a short gain down to about the 33. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, the U.S. side.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Here we go. And Burrow going to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here we go, here we go. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Again, it's Mixon. Uses the stiff arm, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They run for it with Mixon. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. Here we go. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Another try for Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's a run with Mixon. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here we go. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And McPherson on for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. That drive spanning 15 plays. And who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Risk taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, then we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath
as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, let's take a look at the next-gen stats from that first half for the Jets. And even though they trail, they've had success running the football. Over 100 yards rushing as a team in those first two quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they didn't have quite the same kind of success running the football, but still, not bad for one half of play. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime, but the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first two quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. Joe Burrow and the Bengals set to go back on offense.
And, Charles, I mean, look, you don't bench a starter of his caliber, but 4 first-half interceptions. How do you handle it from here?
Well, the easy thing is right away you try and run the football, take some pressure off of him, but you know the defense understands that as well. My second thing is give him throws that are safer, throws that he's confident in, the ones that he likes to make, and that way you try and get his confidence back up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here's Burrow completing this to Chase. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. A gain there of 21 yards. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks, don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, that keeps it down to very, very manageable. All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Wilson. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the counter, Carter. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They go play action with Wilson. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. He's got the connection to Moore. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Back to the ground with Carter. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Carter once more. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Carter. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Completes it to Davis. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
Another run on 2nd down with Carter. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. There's Wilson. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, he gets it to Berrios. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. Carter straight ahead. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are back within a score. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a letdown defensively because they had them stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead,
and he'll take this into the end zone for Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, and finally the haymaker to put that drive away.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Berrios now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
From the 27, Wilson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. There for the sack. Hill. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
There you go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Mixon. Room here to run. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
134 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Tackle on that play by Quentin Williams. Here we go.
On 2nd down, Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jet 16. A good pickup there on 20 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A handoff to Mixon. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A 9-yard touchdown there.
And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up 1st downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
It's a screenplay here for Carter.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow rolling, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow over the middle, complete. It's Boyd.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectation.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
This goes out wide for Nixon.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, here's Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. McPherson on for the point after.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. 5 plays there on that drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
They'll set up the screen to Carter. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On second down, a run with Carter.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. First down. Here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. They have the nice cushion. They just won't pour it on right now. Still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Burrow. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Burrow spotting T. Higgins for the touchdown there. And the Bengals start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Wilson now to throw on third down.
And pass complete to Moore.
They find some open field here.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
The first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Wilson.
Getting the football to Davis on an out route.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Here's Wilson. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, ready.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense.
Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Here we go. Burrow on play action. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. The Chargers beyond happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is understandable. So not only did they get the win, but the offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.